Good morning. I would like to thank Mayor Anne Hidalgo and all the women mayors here today for their leadership. I'd also like to thank Steve Cohen and our hosts at Columbia University and everyone who has made this event possible. L'Oreal is proud to be a founding partner of this initiative. And as the company's Chief Sustainability Officer, it's an honor for me to be here with you today. For thousands of years, women in West Africa have been harvesting, preparing, and using what has become one of the world's most popular beauty essentials, shea butter. Now, L'Oreal hasn't been around for thousands of years, but we know how powerful this ingredient is. It's among our top 10 raw materials used in over 1,000 of our hygiene and care products. Burkina Faso is one of the richest sources of the shea tree, but one of the poorest countries in the world. And women who do most of the harvesting and processing of shea butter have few opportunities and often see the profits of their work go to middlemen. At the same time, the intensive processing of shea nuts wipes out over 100,000 hectares of forest every year, which is not only devastating for the environment, but also for families depending on shea trees and firewood. So at L'Oreal, we saw an opportunity to empower women, protect the environment, and improve our own efficiency and profitability. We launched an effort to provide women producers with a fair income, offering training and support to improve production methods and reduce carbon emissions and deforestation. We are also introducing cleaner cook stoves in these communities, which saves women time and money and reduces their exposure to smoke. I tell you this story because it's an example of how women and climate are inextricably linked. And it's why, at L'Oreal, our commitment to sustainability isn't about charity. It's about preparing our company to meet the world's environmental and social challenges. L'Oreal has been a leader in sustainability for decades. But today, sustainability is not something we do. It's who we want to be. It has been fully integrated into our business model at every level of our company. As a result, we have reduced our carbon emissions by 67% from a 2005 baseline, 4 years ahead of schedule. We are one of 2 companies worldwide recognized by the CDP with a AAA for our sustainability results. And we have completely transformed as a company to create more and more sustainable products that consumers still want to buy, proposing choices that are better for our planet. We know this starts with women. From our commitment to women in leadership, more than 60% of our brands are led by women. To our promotion of women in science, L'Oreal has always advanced gender equality. Women also make up the majority of our consumers. And as we have seen with shea butter, women are at the heart of communities that produce our raw materials, which means we have an obligation to support and empower them. That's why our work in Burkina Faso benefits 35,000 women. It's why we procure argan oil from a network of cooperatives established in Morocco and many other examples. And because women are also the primary caretakers of their families and homes, their consumption choices have a huge impact on markets and the environment. So while women may be more vulnerable to the effects of climate change, they are also a major part of the solution. And as the #1 beauty company in the world, we must help the communities we work with, particularly women, adapt to the changing climate. Because while we can talk about numbers and statistics, carbon emissions reduced, water saved, waste managed, forests protected, what we are really talking about is improving, even saving people's lives. It's about making our air cleaner so that children around the world don't get sick. Reducing the amount of wood young girls collect so they are more likely to go to school. Providing women producers with a fair income so that they can support their families and make their own choices. Thanks to all of you and the work of the C40 cities, we have made incredible progress. But we still have much more work to do to push against the effects of a warming planet. This is the time for us to double down on our efforts and recommit ourselves to doing even more. I think cities and companies have an essential role to play. Close to people's preoccupation and realities, they have a capacity to act rapidly and effectively. This represents huge opportunities, but also an enormous responsibility to take on the probably most important challenge humanity has faced. L'Oreal is honored to be part of this collective effort. Thank you.